Welcome, guys. So today we're going to be covering Saelig and doing kind of an LP series, a Let's Play. Basically, this game is kind of like the Guild 3, but much more realistic. And it just basically like live your own life. I feel like a lot of the Guild 3 is very like clear cut, and there's not much freedom, I guess. And this game really does give that to you. Like even the family, like you can only have a certain amount, and it just feels much more gamey versus this is much more of a simulation. Um, it's pretty cool. So basically, my whole idea for this series is I want to kind of role play as a bandit, and maybe then later on become kind of like a mafia boss. And oh my goodness, look at this lad. I mean, I guess he does kind of look criminally. um but I want to try to avoid like having actual children. Maybe my next generations will, but the first guy, I really just want to recruit people as orphans and stuff like that to kind of like create a gang sort of thing first. So John uh Killen Killington Killington. Yeah. So the day length I generally put on short because I moved this to more because the way it basically works is I want to have it on 3 because if there's 4 seasons per year, 30 days per season, that kind of makes a year, and then I change this to 1, right? And then I change the Viking grades to extremely violent because most of the time they don't really do anything other than kill people, which if there's hundreds of people on the map it doesn't really matter. And also it increases the demand of like certain things such as swords and armor and stuff like that. So yeah, whatever, just run away basically. And because we're playing more of a sorry about that, I had to drink something. So because we're playing more of a bandit, I think we need to kind of pick supervising and education. No, that's not good. We have to kind of pick the traits that would be best. Milk and wool probably would isn't going to be good for us if we want to be like a rancher or whatever. This is a farmer. This is if you want to run in house, which you might do later on. This medicine, obviously, entertainment. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do She Abandoned Me. I mean, it makes sense, like lore wise or roleplay wise. Yeah, skill in battle, hauling melee. Uh, I think this one is pretty good. I was thinking of skill in battle, but if we want to become like a mafia boss and like make like a blacksmith and whatever, I think this would be best. Swinging an axe, manual labor. Yeah, manual labor is just good. So hauling is I'm not sure exactly what hauling and fitness are. I think it's a speed that you can do certain things. Like fitness is you can run, and then hauling you can how fast you go with a wagon or something like that. But anyways, it's just generally good. I'm sort of min maxing, but not the most. Because the nice thing about this is all of these are pretty balanced. So yeah. Um Generally, I go for this because I want to have kids, but in this case, because I'm not gonna have too many kids, I'm probably gonna go something else. Craft goods. I'm probably gonna go hauling this because my whole idea is like this is where I learn about value and casing stuff, right? As a criminal, and then playing with family dog again. A good thief has to run fast. So technically, we probably should go with Danes, right? But the bonuses aren't really that good. What I generally do is I either go for Wessex or Northumbria, or Mercia is also pretty good. I don't know what we should do here. I think we're a con man, so we probably want to use that one additional relationship points from every interaction. So we're gonna go with that. And then there's these are the maps. This is really cool because it's completely empty, so you can develop it from the ground up. but I feel like that's more meant for like a feudal lord sort of thing or whatever. For a thief, criminal, you need people to steal from. You need people to, commit crimes against. So we're probably going to go for this map, which is the biggest map as you see here, largest map. And we're going to start as a beggar, which basically starts at the very, very bottom. Okay, so now that we're in, the first thing we want to do is we want to click on the little guy at the top left and then control 1. What that does is it sets him on a hotkey, so it's super easy. We can just boop and select him. Okay, so I paused the game when I got in, and basically we have a few options now. What we can do is we can press tab, look at the map, and you see that these are like fruit trees and vegetable patches and stuff like that. We can go harvest from there, and I don't think they spawn in yet, that they need a few days to spawn in. There's also like egg places that we can get from, we can harvest from, but that's only for food. It's not really good for money making. So what we can do is we can go sell this food because it's worth quite a bit. We're poor beggars. We can't just eat fancy food yet. And then once you get a little bit of food, I'll pause. So you can double click or you can press these buttons. It doesn't really matter. But the main thing is we want to sell the food to have a little bit of capital. And next, what we can do is we can go get a job, right, temporarily. Or we can go full on hardcore on the criminal aspect of things and just sleep during the day and commit crime during the night. That's probably what we're gonna do, because the problem is with a job is you can see, like, let's say we go here, we can't see it yet, but basically this runs from 8 to 8 or something like that, 8 to 5, and during that time you can't control your character, you can't do anything else, so you kind of lose time. So my starting thing that we're gonna do is we're probably gonna go up to here, because this is easier to steal from. There's less people and all of that. So what we can do is we can click there and then we can tap space to basically follow our character. Okay, we're here. So now that we're here, we still have a little bit of time. It's only midday. So what we can do is, as I was saying before, we can go get some eggs to get some food. So this is a coop. Basically you want to right click on it and go forage, unpause, and then max out the speed. And the shitty thing about the start is you don't have a backpack, so we're only gonna be limited to 6 items at a time. If you have a backpack, it can the items stack, kind of like in Kenshin, if you guys have ever played that. But for now, it's whatever. So what we want to do, so you want to grab the first egg, eat charm to fill up our stomach, and basically you want to keep these relatively high, otherwise you get a disease which destroys your movement speed, but also if it gets too bad, you get a disease and you die, so that's not good. But yeah, let me just get some more food and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so now we have some food, but you notice that we're a little bit tired. So what we can do here is we can either go and sleep in this bunkhouse, which is pretty close, so it's not a big deal, sleep. Or if there's a fire pit, we can also sleep here. So for example, so we can sleep here, and I don't think there's a difference between the bunkhouse and the sleep sauce when it comes to like resting. But if you have a fancy house, then there is a difference, because you get a well-rested bonus, like if you upgrade your beds. So once it reaches 11 or 12, I'm gonna probably come here and try to like steal from them. The problem is we don't want to get caught, because if we get caught, we get hit with a fine, which is definitely not good. So for now, just come here, eat the egg, and now we're well fed, so we get some extra immunity. And yeah, so it's almost 1 now, so we can break in. Starting fires is good if you want to buy it, but for now we just want to steal. And there was an elder vote. That's politics. We can get to that a little bit later. But now it's a stressful time. Hopefully the watchmen don't come. Okay, he didn't see us. Ooh, okay, perfect. We got a bunch of stuff. It's not the best. If we had a backpack, we probably could have gotten more, but it's something. So now we go and sell it, and also we're moving super slow, because if you're not a good thief, every single time you steal, you get this illness. And remember, all illnesses, all illnesses, they reduce your total movement speed. So that's kind of, oh, well, no, it's not worth it. We'll just suffer through it because we're about to go directly to bed and sleep. But we can probably sleep here. Now, one thing is if it's winter and the fire isn't lit, which in this case there's plenty of firewood so it doesn't matter, then you can get cold. So that's one bad thing about sleeping at the fire pit. But otherwise, I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Okay. And now we're gonna go get some extra food, maybe an egg or two. Okay, so now we got some food. I think I'm just probably gonna entertain here. I really don't want to get a bad reputation yet. Oh, somebody moved in that are poor. Ew. Just don't look at our money. So I want to do some entertaining instead of pickpocketing because I don't want to piss off anybody, at least yet, right? Once we get a little bit more set up, then we can be a little bit more aggressive. But for now, I just kind of I don't want to poke the bear. Sleep a little bit more. Really, we're just burning time until like 11 or 12. Also, I want to point out that like the guys, the NPCs follow schedule. So like if you're entertaining in the middle of the day when everybody's at work, there's really no point, right? So generally after work is a pretty good time and all that. So, you know, try to think about that sort of stuff. And also near the market because there's a lot of people going there, so more people are likely to stop and talk. See, they're having fun. Okay. So yeah, now I'm just gonna burn a little bit of time. Probably I'm gonna break in. Hopefully they don't see us. Oh, Richies. I see. Oh, come on. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Oh my goodness, what happened to her? Oh, she's just tired. So you see, even being tired can kind of screw you up. Oh. Oh no, never mind. Nobody saw us. Okay, I got scared. Okay, so this is perfect. You see how much these are worth? Now we are relatively lucky with that, but you know, that's the name of the game. Also, one thing is, if you do want to get a job, let's say you want to get a job in this town, one thing you really need to look out for is you don't rob the place you work because they will reduce your wages and screw you over. Oh my goodness, that's quite good. Which is definitely not good. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I hit my mic. But yeah, now we're gonna go get some food. Also, I want to point out that like you get this cured of an affliction. The rough job, like broken bone thing, doesn't really last very long, so you should be totally fine. You know, you don't have to use medicine ever on these. So I've been trying to collect eggs for a little bit, probably half the day, and nothing is showing up. So sometimes what you want to do is try to forage again, and if that doesn't work, go to a different food source like a fruit tree or whatever. Oh, never mind. I guess that worked. Yeah, so just refresh it every once in a while. Sometimes the logic gets a little bit confused, but for the most part, it's fine. Yeah, so you can see here why you don't want to get tired. The learn rate decreases, which in this case, we want to get better at sealing so we don't have to deal with those broken bones all the time, right? So that's why you want to get rid of that. Well-fed isn't super important, but again, it increases your immunity so you don't get sick, so you don't have to deal with that debuff, the movement debuff. We're casing out the joint until we can rob it. A little bit entertaining, blah, blah, blah. I hope we don't actually attract anybody. Okay. Break in and hopefully nobody sees us. Please don't see us. I mean, it's dark, so I know it's easy for us to see, but they shouldn't be able to see us. Oh, never mind. Come on, rob. Oh, we got it. Oops. Yeah, whatever. Be sent to the pit, which is basically just a jail. Rip. Luckily, they don't like take our stuff off of us, but oh well. At least we got some food. It's cheap food, so it doesn't really matter. The thing is, you can't sleep in the pit or whatever, so you will get some sort of debuff, like tired or whatever, but oh well. And so while I'm waiting here to get free, I wanted to show you guys something. So if you look, we want to sell these ones, but these gold charms, they're very difficult to sell because they don't get used very often. So what we can do if we can go here, oh wait, no, not here. If we go to the very, very top, compare markets, then we go gold, charm, and we basically see which market doesn't have any. Because if you look here, well, the 2 is probably fine, but once you sell 5, 10 of them, the price is going to drop pretty quick. So you really want to find a place where you can sell it that has 0, so you can spread that out and, you know, get the best price. So we can go back to that main city, but it's kind of far, or we can go to the merchant camp or Andacrop. We'll probably go to Anticrop. It's not super far if I remember correctly. Or actually, no, whatever. One more isn't gonna break the bank. And then if we want to look at gems, definitely the merchant camp is where we can sell it at. Although, maybe we can get away with Endercomb. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Anyways, we're still in jail, so, you know, and as you can see, the debuffs are starting to pile in, and we got really sick, so they better let us out soon. I forgot to hit the record button, but I went and sold the stuff. The reason why we're coming from the main city is there's a strange bug when you save and load in a pit. It spawns you back into this pit for some reason, which I have no idea why that happens. But all I did was just sell things here, and now I'm going back to that main city. Or I guess little mining town, whatever it is. I do like how alive it is. Look at all these guys minding their own business, you know, going around with carts, and it's pretty nice. I guess they're offloading the day's produce or whatever, like production. So I think next we're probably going to go after this mine. It's much more remote, and if we go after the mine, then we can get like actual raw resources. We won't get the finished gold shards, which are a big money maker, as you can see, but it is what it is. The main thing right now is we just don't want to get caught again. Okay, here we go stealing again. Hopefully they don't catch us. Ooh, stay down there. Okay, so this isn't the best, but silver still sells for a decent amount. Now, we have two options right now. We can either go sell it or we can go store it. Now, we can't afford to buy a building. However, maybe there's a hut for rent nearby. Let's see. Rental. What you can do is you can literally click around and see for rent. And if it's for rent, then we can... Being rented, nope. That's kind of frustrating. Oh well. The reason why I want to get a house is just for storage. Because the problem is right now, especially with a backpack, which I already checked, we can't afford the backpack. We literally need to sell it for under market price. Or not just that, but I'm eventually planning on opening up a hideaway over here, which will really just be a blacksmith that I rename. Oh, where is it? Yeah, over here. And if it's a blacksmith, actually, can we buy? No. Yeah, we can buy. The problem is we just can't afford the price, like the wood. Although, yeah, actually, yeah, let's do that. It's our first investment. We're gonna sell some, and then we're gonna put the rest there. Okay, so I was thinking we'd probably sell 3 and then keep 3. So 1, 2, 3, boom. And then, are they selling any wood? Not here. Okay. Yeah. So go to here. And now we're moving at full speed. And another thing is we can get vegetables and fruits and also store them there. Now granted, we have to pay taxes as you see here. However, it's not the biggest deal, because we're going to be making that, and also it only costs 1,500, and we're actually going to steal from from the wood place, wood harvester, which is somewhere around here. I can't remember exactly where, but we can find it. Oh, it's right here. So if we sell from it, then we basically don't really even need to buy the wood. And then once we get here, we'll buy it. And now that it's close by, we can do this. Now this would only hold one item because you're really only supposed to put wood there, but it stacks up to the max stack, which is quite nice. Then what we can do now is we can harvest some wild vegetables, and then once it gets nighttime, then we'll go in and rob from the wood place. Or actually no, let's do one more round of robbing the mine. Actually no. Go here. Yeah, just get eggs. Eggs are really good because they're cheap, so you can sell them, and they're always in need. Where's this one? Forage. Once we have a few eggs, then we're gonna go sleep, and then we're gonna try to rob the forestry place. So for this one, we're probably going to have to leave around 10:30 or 11 just because it takes a while to get here. And we really, really don't want to miss our time. Like, we don't want to get caught. Okay, let's go. Our stats are decent. We're probably going to be tired, but oh well. Break in. Is there anybody here? Nope. Okay. Oh, this is so stressful. Oh, and then land tax. Oh well, we can afford it. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back and sell all the silver. Yeah. So for this one, I'm gonna do Control 2. It's just gonna be temporary. And then so you press that and then you tap on here. And then you can press 1 and then make your guy come here. So let's look at how much it costs to develop it into a smithy. 37 wood. Okay, that's not too bad. Also, one more thing, if you press R, then you'll activate running, if you see here. So R, boop, boop, boop. There you go. But it makes you tired faster, I assume. Okay, there we go. We're here. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Oh, I think I made a mistake. Oh no. That's kind of frustrating. Yeah, oh, that's annoying. Okay. So yeah, I guess we gotta go sell the wood. This is the closest market. Will it take it? No, that's a military post. So military posts only take certain things, but it is what it is. Anyways, we're gonna sell in the main city. Also, even if the trading post isn't yours, you can still buy and sell from it. So yeah, there you go. And the nice thing about that is it doesn't respond to supply and demand. So if you sell it at 27, it will always be at 27. Yeah, so I guess that would basically cover their tax for the day. Oh, that's such a silly mistake to make. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit because I really don't want to get caught. Okay, midnight is in, so let's break in. I really hope they still have wood in there, because we might get firewood, which is kind of trash. Especially because it's winter. Let's see. Okay, perfect. It's not the best. Like, I would rather have the wood that we had before, but sometimes you gotta pay for your mistakes. Oh, another thing that's really nice about the eggs is you can harvest them year-round. The vegetable patches and fruit trees are seasonal, which can be nice, but it also can be annoying. Oh, and I guess you can't run when you're sick. Oh, I found a hut that's for rent. Okay, so I'm gonna try to rent it. And the reason why I want to rent it is because I need somewhere to really put my stuff. So, sleep. Oh, and I guess it came with a bunch of crap. Huh, quite interesting. That's interesting. I guess it's like a home giving thing. Like a welcoming. But that's very nice. Okay, come on. And put all the wood here. And then we probably want to sell this stuff. So the reason why I'm doing this is because our hideout is really, really far. So I just can't go there all the time. Oh, they ate the biscuits. That's bad. I mean, they don't sell for a lot, but money is money. There you go. And now, here I go stealing again. Even though I know they're probably not going to catch me in the middle of the woods, it's still kind of stressful to be here. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. So I think I'm going to set this on 3. And then pop over here. And then go sleep. So remember, the magic number is 36. I mean, we also need money, but money is easier to get. Well, technically, with money we could get more wood, but it is quite expensive. And then do this. And then finally, go sell. Oh. So sleepy, I want to take a nap? No. I wanna... Oh, I guess my guy doesn't wanna listen. Yeah, so you can see we can buy wood here directly, but I feel like stealing the wood is gonna be better in the long term. So my goal is to get a bunch of food, put it in the house, and then you can eat directly from the house, which is quite nice. We don't have to use actual inventory space for that sort of stuff, at least until we get a backpack down. Okay, so as you can see, I just filled up my inventory because we can literally just put it in the house and then eat directly from there. Here we go, robbing again. Oh, nobody likes tax, especially criminals. Disgusting. At least I hope we get like normal wood. Oh, that's trash. We got some firewood. Well, at least we can sell it. And then if we need to, we can buy normal wood. Another thing is you also automatically eat food, as you can see the top left. If you sleep in the bunkhouse, you just get free food basically, but it's only the first tick. Well, maybe not. Maybe it gets you up to 50%, I'm not sure the exact mechanics, but whatever, eggs are cheap. So I think my next robbery, I'm gonna go back to the workshop because first of all, we need to pay the tax, but second of all, I think because it's winter, he's much more likely to make firewood because obviously they burn through firewood more, so technically it's more profitable. If I had a backpack, it wouldn't matter because I could grab both at the same time, but really, like, if I can only grab 6 items at a time, then I really gotta prioritize things. Okay. Nothing to see here. Okay, let's see. Oh, please don't get breaking. Whew, that was close. Frick off. Oh. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess episode's over. Anyways, we'll pick up the adventures of John next time. Thanks for watching and see you next time.